What if you went to the store today and you bought everything you needed to clean your entire kitchen for the next 3 years? What would you be buying? So let's think about that. You need something for your sinks and something for your countertops. Something to clean your fridge, and if you have stainless steel appliances, you need something specifically for stainless steel. You need something for that ceramic top stove that you have. You need something to clean your oven. And then you've got your cabinets as well. And then don't forget the sponges, the towels, the cloths, the gloves, all that other stuff that you need to clean your kitchen with. So if you went and did that and bought everything you needed for 3 years, how much do you think you would spend? I'm Debbie with ENJO Canada, and I'm here to tell you there's a better way. You can buy everything you need to clean your kitchen. Not only is it compact, it'll fit in a drawer or in a cabinet. It takes up very little space, and you're only going to spend $121. And this will give you everything you need to clean your entire kitchen for the next 3 years. Don't believe me? I was skeptical at first too, but once I saw it and tried it on my own cleaning challenges, I became an ENJO convert, and I have never looked back. So what comes in the kitchen pack? Okay, you get the kitchen duo cloth. So this is a two-sided cloth. This side is the grease cutting side. So this is the one that you would use to do all of your appliances, your sink, your stovetop, your oven, inside your fridge, inside your microwave, outside your fridge and microwave as well, all of your countertops. You also use this to do your dishes with. So we even talk about dish soap and all the stuff you need to wash your dishes. This will do that with just cold water and the ENJO fibers. That's it. Like all of the ENJO products, the fibers are your magic. This is where all the work happens. So it's always wet, wipe, and dry behind. So when you're cleaning in the kitchen, as I said, this one will do all of those surfaces. But you got to think to yourself, if I've just cleaned up a mess on my countertop, and then I've gone to my stove, and then I come back to my sink, am I not transferring from one surface to another surface to another? Let me show you that you're not. So I have got just a plate and a little bit of butter. So I'm going to smear this on my plate, and then I'm going to take the kitchen fiber and a little bit of water. So I've got my ENJO water. Let's set that down for a second. Now I could run my fiber under the water. I could spray it. I could spray the surface, whatever works best. And it depends, honestly, for me, it depends what I'm cleaning. The dirtier the surface, the more water you're going to use. And with the kitchen fibers, they work best with cold water. So you're saving money on your hot water too. All right, so there's the fiber, or there's the butter, fiber with a little bit of water on it. I am just going to wipe that clean. And again, just circular motions, very gentle pressure. You never press hard with it. And my plate, super squeaky clean. Then I take my ENJO fill and I just dry behind it. Now I can go anywhere else in my kitchen with this glove, and that butter is not going to transfer onto the other surfaces. It's going to stay right there. And I'm going to show you that by using a glass. So I'm just going to take a glass. I'm going to rub it right across where that butter was. And my glass, you hear that? It's just wet. There's no butter on that at all. So I'm going to dry that so I don't have watermarks on it. Get a nice shine on my glass. All the butter stays on the fiber, or whatever you've picked up, stays on the fiber until you release it. So I take this to the sink, I put a drop of soap on it, hot water, rinse it all out, rinse out all the soap, hang it up to dry. You can see I have things hanging all over the place behind me. Hang it up to dry and it's good to go. So I can clean a multitude of surfaces with one fiber and never transfer from A to B. So that's why this one does so much in your kitchen. So you can do, as I said, all of the surfaces, all of your appliances, pots and pans, all that kind of stuff with this side. So flip it over. This fiber in the middle is exactly the same fiber, but this part is an abrasive. So that's your scratchy surface. So that gives you a little bit of oomph when you need it. So I said you never press hard with ENJO fibers. When you do that, you actually compress the fibers so they can't get pore deep. So you never press hard. If you need a little more something, add a little more water. And if that's not working, then this will get that off. So if I have something that's stuck on, something that's burnt onto a pot or burnt into something or stuck onto my counters or somewhere that I'm cleaning, this will loosen it and then this fiber will pick it up. So that is your dual cloth. It comes with a scrub, which is the same fiber on one side, and the flip side is an entire scrub of this part, the scrubby part. So this, and again, because it's small, I love this for my pots and pans. I use this when I clean out my sink, in behind my taps, and as I throw it around, this is great in the oven. So this works really, really well to clean out my oven. So no more of that absolutely toxic, I cannot breathe in my entire home if I use it, oven cleaner. And no more putting my oven on self-clean where it heats up to some absolutely incredible temperature and just burns the heck out of anything that's in there. This will get it clean, easy peasy. So that's the scrub. So those two fibers come in your kitchen pack. You also get your dry behind cloth. So this is the ENJO fill. This is the new one. It's a waffle ENJO fill, so you can see that it's waffled, and that just makes it a little bit more absorbent than the older one it used to be. So with all the ENJO fills, they're nice and big. You fold it, and then you've got multiple dry surfaces as you're going along. So wet your surface, wipe it down with your dual cloth, and then dry behind with your ENJO fill. Always wet, wipe, dry for ENJO. And then you get one of these, and one of these, I'm going to challenge you to say one of these is probably not enough. This is like your kitchen rag used to be. So I use this to do all of my dishes until I get to my pots and pans, and then I flip to this one. Now I don't have a dishwasher. If I had a dishwasher, I would probably just use this for my pots and pans or whatever didn't fit in the dishwasher or was really soiled, but I don't. So I use this to do all of my plates, my glasses, my cutlery, and then I flip to this one when I'm doing my pots and pans and frying pans and things like that. But this does so much more. So I use this to clean my cabinets down. If I'm wiping the front of my cabinets, I'll use this. Just a real quick clean up if there's crumbs or something like that on my counter. This is my go-to, just that real quick cleanup. Cleaning the high chair after the baby's had a meal. This is amazing. Do the whole tray all down the sides of the high chair, gets everything out of all those little nooks and crannies on the high chair. And also it's great for spills. So this is super absorbent. It's a single-sided cloth, but it's super, super absorbent. And if you spill something, this will clean it up. Better than paper towel. You don't have to worry about where those paper towels go, throwing them out, having to replace them. This will do that. I have cleaned up spills of garlic powder and salt and coffee and any number of liquids using the all-purpose cloth. So that is this lovely little gem. So this all is part of the kitchen pack. So as I said before, this will give you everything that you need to clean your entire kitchen for 3 years. The cost is $121, so it's an upfront cost, but you are going to save that because I'm pretty sure that if you take everything you're using now in your kitchen, especially if you have stainless steel, and think of all of the additional things, the oven cleaners and things like that, you're spending over a 3-year period way more than $120. So this is a great deal. So if you're interested, message me. You can find me all the time right here on YouTube at Debbie Coots ENJO, and also on my Facebook page, Debbie Coots ENJO. Thanks.